It is so exciting that there is so much Halloween showing up in stores. Michaels has a lot of Halloween. HomeGoods obviously is just packed with Halloween decorations. And so in this video, I'll show you some of my very fun Halloween shopping finds, including decorations from those stores, but also from other places, and a couple eBay finds as well. Had to have a coffee for this video. In my last video, I said I have so many Halloween throw pillows, but I also explained that there are so many places around the house that you can use them, chairs, sofas, benches, different places like that, and they just come in handy for decorating spaces. I mean, one throw pillow on a bed can make such a spooky difference this time of year, especially if you find the perfect pillow that coordinates with the bed set. This is another spooky pillow that I came across at HomeGoods. As you can see, it is quite large. It has these black and white stripes on the back, but on the front of it, we have a witch, haunted house, kind of a cool gate, another witch up top, and some bats, and just a little cat here on what I assume is a tombstone, some skeletons. So lots of very classic Halloween imagery across this neat pillow. And it was $35. So yeah, that was a fun HomeGoods find. These I actually have across the mantle here, kind of mixed in with this garland. But these are little ghost in jar string lights. So these are from Michaels. They have little fabric ghosts inside with a light bulb inside each of them. And it is a strand of 10 warm white colored LED string lights. And they are timer, which is great because you can turn them on and then they'll leave, let's see, they'll stay on for, where does it say? Usually, yes, 6 hours and turn off for 18, but those were $12.99 regular price. Michaels does have sales every once in a while, so if you like, you can kind of wait and see if you can find them at a lower price. And actually, sticking on the Michaels side of things, so this is some floral that I thought was really pretty. I believe they were on sale for $6.99 for a bush, and they have quite a few of these stems on here, so my plan is to prune them away from the main stem and use them in planters outside on our front porch probably. But there were also these tiny little bundles of fall colored kind of eucalyptus stems, and it's just a little bundle of 3 small stems, and they were, it says $2, but I think they were on sale half off. I want to say they were $1 per bundle. And stuff like this is just a great throw-in addition just to add more texture and more kind of interest in an arrangement. So moving on to an eBay find, these adorable candy corn, very oversized, larger than I thought they would be, salt and pepper shakers. So these are the Carnival Cottage collection by Joanna Parker. Obviously, hunting for Joanna Parker pieces is a little bit difficult because they show up at a variety of different stores: TJ Maxx, Marshalls, HomeGoods. Those are all kind of the same company, but Ross as well, which I don't know that we have Ross stores around here. I'll have to look. I know we didn't, but maybe we do now. If you don't feel like the hunt and the drive to so many different stores to look for them, you can find a lot of these pieces on eBay, but the prices that people are asking are quite a bit higher than what you would pay in the store. So it's kind of a convenience thing, but I thought they were so adorable and I had never seen these before, so they will be a fun addition to my Joanna Parker Halloween collection. These were another eBay find. There are 3 bowls, and they're the Ghost Nesting Bowl set by Joanna Parker. I paid a decent amount for these on eBay because I have wanted them for such a long time. Most websites sell them for about $130 for the set of 3 bowls. I think I got the set of 3 bowls, I think it was around $100, including shipping. So I got a little discount the way that I got them, but I just thought this set was very, very cute, would be great for like a Halloween movie night to have popcorn in and other treats, but also for the Halloween party table because I didn't really have bowls of the Joanna Parker pieces. It was worth it to me. I really wanted these pieces. So yes, those will be fun to decorate with. Jumping to Bath & Body Works. So the last time I had gotten hand soap because that was what was on sale when I was in the store then, but this time it was the Wallflower plug-in refills. So I got quite a few different ones. I got pumpkin chai, which I thought smelled really good. Pumpkin pecan waffles, another classic, sweet cinnamon pumpkin. That one, you know, mostly pumpkin. I feel like I got mostly pumpkin. That's another pumpkin chai. Caramel pumpkin swirl. So that one, it's just, they're all different variations of pumpkin, but they all smell slightly different. Tim was with me in the store and he was looking at these other ones and I just joked that he was trying to get a variety that wasn't pumpkin. But we have State Fair. That one's different. That one's not pumpkin. But yeah, those were some fun things. So definitely check out Bath & Body Works. They have lots and lots of very great and different fall scents in. So on the fragrance side of things, this is not a new candle, but it was something I thought I would mention because they have the same scent back in a different style print this year. It sounds kind of weird, but it is like a maple, it's like a maple pancakes and bacon scented candle. And that maybe doesn't sound completely good or amazing, but there is just something about it that, I don't know, I really like it. It's such a comforting fragrance. So I was so excited to see that they had this scent back this year and actually ordered 2 more. But be forewarned, this candle scents so hard. Your entire house is gonna smell like it and you'll probably be sick of the scent and not be able to burn it again for a little while. That happened to me. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't burn this thing again. And then, you know, a couple weeks later, I was like, you know, that kind of sounds good again. So anyway, it's an interesting scent, yeah, that you can check out. And also on the scent side of things, my brother gave me 2 more new candles that he made for his Etsy shop. Vintage Wool, which is very similar to the Warm Cashmere scent that he has, which is one of my favorites. It's one that I really don't get sick of. I have the wax melts of it. I have a soap bar of it that just smells, I mean, they all smell the same, but it's a very cozy, I would say year-round scent. So this is very similar to that cashmere, but it's the Vintage Wool. And then he also gave me this one, which is a little different than his usual candles that he's made. It's Woodland Berries. So it's kind of like a rustic, woodsy berry scent. One of these days my candle shelf is gonna collapse. But yeah, I have a lot of fun candles to burn. So if you are at all curious about these scents or his other scents that he has, I'll have his Etsy shop linked below in the video description. And a hand soap. So Pumpkin Pecan is the scent of this one. This is something that I found at HomeGoods and it was $6.99 for this bottle, but it is a pretty large bottle of hand soap. But the design of it is pretty, and honestly, I think this is going to be a gift to somebody. So I always buy extra hand soaps for fall or whatever season it is because I end up giving so many of them away. And jumping back to eBay for a little bit, I found these Joanna Parker Halloween Haunted House Salt and Pepper Shakers. I had never seen this design before. I'm fairly familiar with most of the Joanna Parker Transpac and Magenta Halloween pieces because I collect a lot of them. But this one I had never seen, and so this was a fun little surprise to come across. But this one I am fairly like 99% sure was Ross, but I purchased mine on eBay. But these salt and pepper shakers I did find myself out in the wild. So these spooky cute little ghosts were from HomeGoods, and they were $10 for the set of 2. I had somebody send me a message on Instagram that was very excited about all their Joanna Parker Halloween finds, and they were sent just a short video kind of showing me the various pieces that they had collected, and I'm just watching it and I'm like, oh, I haven't found that one, I haven't found that one, but I did find that one and that one, and these were 2 pieces that they had also found. So this spider coffee mug and this bat coffee mug. I just love these. The faces, the poses, and the coloring of them. And I love that the Joanna Parker pieces have this, or a lot of them have this kind of dark glaze on them that really gives them kind of an old-fashioned, almost vintagey style finish. These were both $10 each. So those are some other fun finds. So with these, I thought, some might be interested on what they actually look like because they are packaged in a box that kind of comes down and covers the top, but it also covers the entire base of these candles. And I don't believe anywhere on the box it says anything about what flame color that it has when it is lit up. So I thought I would just kind of briefly talk about these really quick. So this set is at a staggered height, as you can see. So one is taller than the other. That's not something you can tell by the box until you take it out. The lighting color of these is a very, and cameras sometimes change the light, but very neutral. I would say it's a really neutral light. I'm looking up at kind of my ring light here, and it's a cool tone. So I would say that these are a neutral colored light, which is not usual for flameless candle decorations. Usually they use something more orangey, ambery, and I also had wondered, do they flicker? And they do not. They do not flicker at all. So it's just a steady, kind of neutral colored light, but they are cute. I do think that these are pretty cute. The bases have skulls around the bottom edge, so some people, when they are collecting Halloween items, really like that kind of look or style in their Halloween decor. Others maybe lean a little further from that, and so if you're curious what the bases look like, that is kind of the style of that. They come in a large purple box, and they were $20 for the pair. So switching gears, I thought I would show you and talk about all the spooky items I have across the mantle behind me. This is one of them, and they are all items that I have available in my online shop. There's so much expression in the face. I love that the eyes are colored on these, and I like the different dry brushing and accents they did on the candle finish to really give it kind of a old-fashioned, style look. So this is the pair. They come together, and they both have the same lighting color, and to turn them on, you just flip the switch right on the bottom. We have a witch sitting on top of a pumpkin, and a book down here that says how to get your cat to do what you want. And she's reading a book, The Witch's Guide to Training Your Black Cat. So I love this decoration. This is by Bethany Lowe, but because it is like a story, when you're looking at it, there's just so much going on. You have this cat that's just playfully up on the witch's hat, frog right on the back here, little mouse toy for the cat, this little booze catnip treats container on the ground. I just love this. It's one of those things that you can look at for a while because it's, like I said, it's almost like a story piece. There's just so much going on with it. So yes, I adore this piece. Bethany Lowe just does such a great job with their decorations because they have this look of something that you're never going to get sick of. You're going to want to keep it around for years and years. Just heirloom style pieces to decorate with. So yes, love this spooky cute little witch. And then next door on the mantle is this cat kind of perched on top of a rustic jack-o'-lantern box decoration. The box itself has "Greetings for Halloween," which is like a vintage style postcard image on it. And I also have more of these little decorations on my site now. These sold out a couple times last year, and so I was very excited to get more of them in because a lot of people seem to really like these. I do finally have more of these put together and available in my online shop. And then just place a flameless LED candle or some other light that does not get hot behind it to illuminate this spooky, fun little screen. And these black cat with party hat metal signs are something I have available on my site as well. These are something that you can put a small flameless tea light inside and it will illuminate the spooky cute little faces. And then this piece is by Bethany Lowe as well. Just a very fun accent that you could definitely use as a centerpiece on a table. A little more substantial size decoration than some of the smaller figurines, but this is another very cool Bethany Lowe piece. It is, of course, an owl with some glasses holding a little tiny book perched on top of a larger book, and then there's a candle sitting next to him with this black candle with tissue flame that just kind of sets right in there. And the hat is accented with moss. It has a very woodsy look to this, and a tiny little spider dangling from the very top of the witch hat. So this is another just wonderful Bethany Lowe piece. So this is another piece I have. So you can have wrapped Halloween candies surrounding this. You could have like K-cups or Nespresso pods kind of setting around this as well. But all these little picks are technically removable, so you could take those out and then put a tiny flameless LED candle in this bucket and watch the eyes and the mouth glow. If you're having a Halloween party or a Halloween movie night, I have these very cool, very vintage style paper plates, napkins, and technically cups as well. And I have lots of spooky pins on my website. These are something that I came across, so this falls under the found decor part of my site. I love the addition of all these delicate little florals, this tiny mushroom here, and then the jack-o'-lanterns that somebody must have painted the face on this. I don't know if this is the best way to show these, but there's just so many ornaments that I have on my site, and I wanted to show them all. So there's actually one still sitting over there that I don't have on here that just came in about a week ago, I believe, or maybe it was this last weekend. But anyway, these are some spooky fun Halloween tree ornaments. So we have a black cat, we have a witching moon, we have a ghost, a bat, a jack-o'-lantern guy, and another ghost, totally different style, but absolutely adorable. I just love the face on this. And this is a Bethany Lowe piece right up here. But all of these I have available individually on my website. They're kind of specialty Halloween ornaments, so they're great just as an accent on a Halloween tree. And this is the other ornament, or what I call like a hook hanger style decoration that I have in my shop as well. So this is something you could use as a cute reusable gift bag, but I'm selling them on my site, calling them little trick-or-treating bags, because the design of this, for one, it says trick or treat right on it, and you know, this does expand larger, and that's what the sides look like on that. So this, I think, would be a fun trick-or-treating bag for a kid. There's quite a few different buckets on my website too. As you can see, the eyes and the mouth would light up if you put a flameless light inside. These to me are like any season. You could use them in the spring, summer, fall, winter. They'll look cute any time of year. And signed copies of my books I do have on my website as well. The only one that I don't have at this second is the signed copies of the hardcover of Thomas Halloween edition. So if you are interested in the Thomas story and you are okay not having the Halloweenified version with a few Halloween throw-ins and a Halloween cover, I do have signed copies of the soft cover version of the book on my website. So yes, I've never had the soft cover available on my website, but I do now. But I do have some signed hardcover editions of Helga the Witch, which again is the Halloween children's story poem that has a cute little possible tradition mixed into the storyline. Mildred the Mouse's Halloween Adventure is a very cute story. It's a longer story than Helga the Witch, but it's full of just cute imagery, and yeah, so this is my newest Halloween children's book. But I also have signed copies of Beatrix Percival Halloween Edition. So this is again a story about a young woman who discovers she's a witch, and this one has some romance in it as well. So I do have copies of that. Well, holy goodness, I think that is everything for this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these fun holiday decorations. I'm so excited for Halloween and to really get started on decorating the house. And now that I've shown, you know, the items that I found, I feel like I'm free to take them and find them some fun places around our home. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to have some more spooky fun videos for you very soon. Looking for some spooky Halloween decorations and gifts? From nightlights, decorative figures, and signed books, to candy dishes, jars, and tableware, my online shop offers a variety of festive items to make your upcoming holiday full of Halloween fun. Take a browse. You never know what spooky decorations and gifts you'll find.